Hey, how you doing here? Miss I am here. I am strong. I am confident. I am courageous. I am bold. I am worthy. I am divinely protected. I am. Hope all is well here. I hope you protect your energy. I hope you're protecting your peace. I hope you stand on your journey. I hope you stand on your path. And I hope you stand away from low vibrational people. So I want to come on here today about exactly what I want to talk about. Don't force yourself to be around these energies. Do not force yourself to be around. When you understand when you're on your path and your journey, you understand what you're doing for yourself. Don't force yourself to be around that low vibrational energy. You can remember your vibrational, you vibrate higher, they vibrate lower. And on your path and your journey, it's like sometimes you want to kind of give people the benefit of the doubt. You want them to change. That's just the type of person you are. You want to see people do better, go inside themselves, heal what they got to heal, just be a better person, feel what you feel, right? So what you got to keep in mind is the energies just ain't going to mix because it's so low and it's just so high. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so if they're not willing, if they don't understand energies, they're never going to understand where you're coming from. You can understand them because, you understand how energy works. So you can understand why they're doing the things that they do because the type of energy that they carry, right? So you understand that. So to stay away from that. Like I said, we tend to give people the benefit of the doubt at times, but it's like, they have to be willing to put in the work. So when you on your journey and your path and you feel a little lonely and feel like you're going to have some company, it's just like, don't force yourself. Through personal experience, it's like don't force yourself to go around low vibrational energy for company. You know what I mean? You know how to keep doing what you're doing. Even though it might get hard and get lonely, you know how to make yourself happy. You know how to laugh. Y'all know how it is. Y'all don't need the club. I know sometimes I dance around my house too personal. I don't need to be out in the club just to make myself feel good. If I want to have a drink, I can have a drink in the comfort of my own home. I don't have to be around negative people to make my energy feel good because I already have a good energy. So just keep that in mind when you feel a little lonely. Don't mix those energies. You know what I mean? No, do not mix those energies because remember, you embrace the little things that are in life. You're grateful and thankful for the things that you already have, right? Okay, so you can't force yourself to be around people who they're not grateful and thankful for the things they have. They complain about what they don't have, right? They complain about all of that. You know what I mean? Depending on other people to do what's right for them. So you understand them energies is not going, you're not doing that. You're not dependent on other people to do. When you want something done, you're going to go out and do what needs to be done for yourself. You're not going to depend on other people and sit around and complain about it. You're going to do what needs to be done. You're thankful for what you have. They're sitting there understanding why you're not why she's so thankful and grateful for what she got. Y'all might have the same things. You just may be grateful and thankful, more just, and they're just mad, like, oh, I need this. Because you don't, that's just the energy. So because you're not going to sit in that energy and sit there and engage in those conversations because it's not suiting that's not how you feel. So you're not going to sit there and engage into that. So just keep that in mind when you feel like you want to go or surround yourself. These for people who don't, for the people who are around positive people, continue to be around those positive people that do what need, where y'all can help each other, have healthy conversation, positive conversations, uplifting conversations where you don't have to settle going back to some negative stuff just to be around. You know what I mean? So if you don't have that family around you yet, that strong people, positive people, just keep that in mind. Just keep doing what you're doing now. Do not go back to that energy cannot mix. It just can't. You can't force people. And through personal experience, it's like I tried to drop a little knowledge until it's like people will believe what they want to believe. People are comfortable with what they're comfortable with. So you can say whatever. It's just not going to work out. No matter what you say and who you are. That's just how they feel. So remember, you do your own. These just go with the flow type of people. So if it's not on Facebook or Instagram or they're pretty much not into the flow, you go against the current as far as that. You go against that. they go with it. So that's why it's not going, you see how it's going to bang every time. So that's why it's not good to go surround yourself around these people just for company. Continue to listen to music to uplift you. Continue to dance by yourself, as some of y'all do. I know I do. I don't need no partner, Continue to watch the positive stuff that makes you feel good. Continue to, when you do come across a movie, dissect it, see the bullshit. You can still have fun. You just got to find a way that whatever works for you you'll get there. You know what I mean? And for most of y'all are already, but for people who's just coming into that, you feel a little lonely. Remember of all the progress you made to get away from that energy, to not get sucked back in, right? So just because you feel a little lonely, just don't get discouraged about that. I can't stress that enough. I think I've discussed this before, but it's very important that that you don't go back. That you don't go back. You cannot go and mix these energies, and don't feel bad about the progress you made, because you chose yourself. And because you feel a little lonely, don't let that keep you, and don't let that put you in a negative energy as to where, oh, well, this path is lonely. I don't know. Yes, you have everything you need. Everything you need within you. And then them people that you will attract, the positive people that you can be around and go, do positive things with. So it's just more of just hanging in there. Through personal experience, I felt the Lord, and it just was hang in there. Oh, hang in there. I don't have very many people that I'm still not around. So it's just, I still have the positive people who helped me get to this situation and kept me from being homeless and doing, I dumped the type people out, you know what I mean? But for people who don't have those type people, who didn't have nobody to help them get through, just had themselves, hang in there, keep doing what you're doing, and stay positive, keep vibrating high and doing on your path. Do not, just keep in mind, do not go back. I want you to think of all the progress you've made. When you get into that lonely energy, think of all the progress you made to get away from that. Remember, your light shines bright. That dark, low vibrational energy is just not going to mix until they can understand energy, and until they can understand and go inside and heal the wounds and understand why they carry the negative energy. It's not going to mix, and don't try to make them see. That's a personal issue I had of mine, trying to make one see. You can't make no one see. That's just what it is. So you can't make nobody see. You can lead them off and go to the water and can't make them drink. That's just what it is. So don't try that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Makes you happy. They'll get there. Some people will get there. Some people won't get there this lifetime, unfortunately. Some people won't get there because they so stuck into, you know what I mean, it's just not willing to change. Just pure stubbornness, and don't care. And you have to believe when someone that just don't care, they don't. Some people will awaken into that and start noticing some things. And if these people come to you for help and willing, with positivity, willing to change, I say you help them. But if they coming back with that same bullshit just to try to breadcrumb you back in, that it'll, because some people will come along, they'll say some spiritual stuff and act like they're in tune to what you're in tune, just to draw you back in, or just to see if you allow them to, just to see if you change. So it's just like a little test, you know what I mean? And it's just like, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep vibrating high. Do not mix these energies. Do not force it. Please don't force it. You're going to mess up all the progress you've made, or even block your blessing. I've had, through personal experience, I probably blocked a couple of my blessings for just trying to really get in tune with. And it's like, no, honey, you have to back off and let people do what they want to do and feel and come into their own awakening at their time. And if it's meant to be and you're meant to help them, then it'll be there. It'll come back. But if not, then you're just meant to do what's best for you. And that's the whole point of you choosing you, for you to not go back, right? To become the highest version of yourself, so that you can, someday help others be the highest version of themselves, in the process of, whatever you're going through or whatever you want to accomplish. You want to be the best person, and you want to be able to identify when that, do what you'll be able to identify when somebody's trying to come back in and breadcrumb you, because a person who really believes know the overall. A person who believes in the Most High and know how the overall works spiritual, they know. They know how that works. They know they can't. They know they ain't playing no games. They know they're not gonna play with you because they know how karma works and how the overall works. They know you don't play with people. That's not how we get down. We help people. We uplift people. So that's how you know when somebody people who really believe in the Most High, Mother and Father, they do right. They do what needs to be done. They give kind words. They're not gonna be one way behind closed doors and then be one way when they get out in public. They're still going to be authentic behind closed doors and still be authentic outside. So you're going to be able to identify. And, people think because there's another reason that'll let you know if people really, Spirit sees everything. Everything's documented, recorded. The Most High, Mother, they see everything. So people be doing stuff thinking that they're going to get away with it, think they don't have to deal with karma. That they'll also let you know who really believes because they know it's coming. If they really believe and they know they got to pay, come on. So, and you know as well. So let them, you'll be able to dissect that and detect it. But just keep staying on your path, doing what you got to do for you, and don't go back. Don't go back. Remember, just keep going. Personal experience. It got lonely for me too, but it was just like I had found stuff to do just to keep from going back there. Keep from being sucked back in because you made so much progress, you've grown so much. So it's just like you can't go back. You'd be crazy to go back, right? We'd be crazy to go back. So just keep that in mind when things get a little tough. So Miss I am here. I am strong. I am confident. I am worthy. I am bold. I am courageous. I am divinely protected. And so are you if you know. So protect your energy. Don't go back. Remember what I said. Think about your progress, your growth, everything you've done to get to this point, to stay on this path. Do not go back. Do not force these relationships. If they're meant to be and they're meant to heal, they'll come back and they'll be, but do not force anything. Protect your energy. Vibrate high. Keep pushing and be easy. All right now.